Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies against the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd here today for the Cotton Bowl. It is electric down here on the field. Everybody is energized and ready for this playoff matchup. I can tell you the teams will have to communicate and really lock in because it is dynamic here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the football. Off target and incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about it is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
I mean, 60-plus is pretty ridiculous. I don't know why they even trotted him out here to attempt this field goal. I mean, did we really think he was going to make it? I didn't.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
He brought down, but a penalty mark was on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Keeping it on the ground here. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
An empty backfield on 2nd and short. Keeps it on the draw. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Back to pass. It's Mayava. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they are going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball. They're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35. Completion made, and the senior quarterback showing his toughness to take that hit.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to pass, it's Ncaa27. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back at the 20. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. To flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. It'll be a 34-yard try. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. And here's the handoff. Breaking into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain is just short of the 40. So it's Virginia Tech on the top of the moment. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Back to throw. It's Ncaa27. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front. Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series, and you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
To throw, it's Mayava. Caught near the goal line. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Trojans. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here comes the rush. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. to throw. It's Ncaa27. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. First down and more, he's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Jordan. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. And the Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
Chris is such a weapon to be good in the screen game, and I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside.
First down here for this offense. And now the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at second and 9.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Ncaa27. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He knocks it through with confidence. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Timeout call by the Hokies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. They'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Now Virginia Tech uses a timeout here, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Tight end goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle finally made at the 37. And first and 10 from there. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And Virginia Tech calls time. That's their last one. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it's good right down the middle. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Checks this down to the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the handoff. Sees an opening. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joel. To me, even though they're behind the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's picked for a third time tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys. And that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
2nd and goal for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Hokies! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's a great decision from this quarterback, and really no man's land for the defense. Once the quarterback is out there, he's loose, it's short yardage. All he needs to do is be decisive, run it into the end zone. He's able to do so for 6.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Coming after him. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double coverage.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Bowman. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st out of the 46.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the 2nd half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a 1st down.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard, getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. Play action here on 1st down. With the catch, it's Jefferson. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
To throw, it's Mayava. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Close to the tight end. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. So Virginia Tech is in front. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. To begin the final quarter of this playoff game, they'll go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Reynolds. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The Hokies will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, he's got open space. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense. This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped in. Fleetwood have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side, and that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
This defense has been great all year long. It's why they're in the playoff. And this was a matchup that we all were waiting to see against a very good offense, and this defense has been outstanding. Holding this quarterback under 200 yards passing. What a performance. And they're able to get the turnover here late in the game and solve it away. I got to tell you, this defense has been outstanding. So impressive from this group.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
And still backed up. He's looking to throw it again. Oh, what a grab! Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa27. And the pressure's on. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. So from the 16-yard line, it's now 2nd and long.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on 1st down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Turns it loose downfield. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. This offense continues to execute. They don't care about the seeding. They don't care about the odds makers. This is a confident group when they're showing it.
And, Chris, we are seeing firsthand why most coaches would rather play in the 1st round than have this extended layoff. It is so difficult to get your team ready to go after that long break. Meanwhile, this group, they established momentum round 1, and they've maintained it here in round 2.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. The pocket breaking down. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
To the air, it's Ncaa27. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pounding away with the run game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Timeout taken by the Trojans. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Now we have a timeout called by USC. That's their second. They've still got 1 more left to work with. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Now the Trojans will spend their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Caught near the sticks. It's Jefferson. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
It's a great start to this drive, and there's a lot of time left here. Clock stops when the ball goes out of bounds.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Man, what a threat it is to have a tight end that can have this type of ability after the catch. Normally we see these big tight ends that can use their body and match up against players over the middle of the field. But here the athleticism after the catch to take it the distance for a touchdown. That is impressive.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Quarterback just takes a knee.